What's good, YouTube? Today we are going to have Acepcion's 6th place at the California Regionals that had 1,044 people. Freaking huge regionals. And as you can already see, there's a lot of really interesting tech choices in this deck. And so his only loss was actually round 1 against Exooooddia. He got obliterated, but then won it out 9-0 to go ahead and top and get 6th place. So let's get into it. First, we start off with Lackluster Soldier, Double Veiler, Fellas, what are you doing here? 3 Mathman, 2 Shadow Squamata, 1 Dragon, Triple Falco. He credits it as the best Shadow, allowed him to out-resource a lot of his opponents and win that game that way. 2 Hedgehogs, 3 Beast, 1 of each clan, 1 Juggler, 1 Hat Tricker, 1 Tricklon, Triple Max C, of course an MVP card in this format. Just gets mileage and mileage against every single deck. Triple Shadow Fusion, Triple L Shadow Fusion, 1 Regeki, and a lot of people are going with Mind Control, but ooh, Enemy Controller is good. It pairs really well with Trick Clown, and it's a pretty hot tech. That was pretty nice. It's been a while since we saw Econ top an event, so that was cool. What's up? Yeah, it does get around Valk if they have a monster to take. That is also right. So if they're trying to like set up, install, and make a rank 4, you distribute and take it. Double Shadow Core. That's also very interesting. Sometimes I find myself wishing I had a second, but having trouble dedicating the space. Vanity's Emptiness. 2 Curse Seal of the Forbidden Spell. If you don't know what this card does, it's somewhat older. It's a counter trap. When a spell card is activated, discard 1 spell card. And so he's only playing 9 spells, so that's kind of risky a bit. But you know, you can recycle your Shadow Fusions over and over. So like Pitch Core, when your fusions get destroyed, you get them back for free. So the idea of the game is just to pitch a fusion and eventually get it back. So you negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. And if you do, your opponent cannot activate spell cards with that name for the rest of this duel. So you can disable your opponent's Shadow Fusion, Ella Shadow Fusion, Instant Fusion, and have them drawing dead cards later in the duel. Very, very interesting hot tech. 1 Torrential Tribute and double Breakthrough Skill. I like Breakthrough Skill myself too. He's playing 4x Negation with the Double Veiler also. Negation just keeps coming up more and more. It's doing better. It's really what defines part of the format. And so we get into the side deck. Triple Imperial Ironwall, that's for the Infernoid matchup, the Necros matchup, Cosmo matchup. Triple Retaliating C really gets extra value since he's already maining 3 Max Cs. And it really just gives him access to beat the mirror match in 3 Mystical Space Typhoons, 2 Lilas, another light able to put in work with Shadows. It's been pretty common. The mills at the end phase are always good too. Double Mistake and double Puppet Plant, probably for Necros, I imagine, and the mirror match. You can just take everything in the mirror match. It's insane. So let's get into that side deck or extra deck. 3 Construct, 2 Windows, 2 copies of Shekanaga, and 2 copies of Anoitalis. Not playing Nodin gives a little bit of extra space in the extra deck, so he just put 1 of each fusion in here. I play pretty much these same, except he mains Crab King. I decide to main Exoton, and so he's maining his towers out to deal with things like that. 1 Trapeze Magician, 1 Abyss Dweller, and his synchro mains are Arcanite, mainly because he's playing Sphelis, I imagine. And Leo, Keeper of the Sacred Tree. I find myself wishing I had Leo a lot more than I should. Leo is a very good card. It does a lot of really good things against Burning Abyss. It's just overall kind of a powerhouse when it's going in. And really good cards, really good deck, interesting text. Again, his only loss was Exooooddia round 1. That's pretty insane. So let's get into a few things he had to say. Go over here to my messages at Acepcion. And scroll back up. He also got second place at Arizona. I believe that was the week prior. Let's see. We are going to name. He said he doesn't mind the name Curse of the Dolls because he's playing Curse Seal. And Falco is the best Shaddoll. Outgrinded every deck playing it. And yeah, just won 9 in a row. I believe he had shoutouts somewhere. I don't want to miss those. Shoutouts, Los Angeles. Shoutouts to Paulina Lil Gary and Team Ryan's Car. I'm sure those mean something to a few of you watching. So again, at Acepcion, good job. 1,044 person event. That's bigger than YCS Mexico and YCS Toronto combined. So that's pretty interesting for a regional. So congrats. And again, this is the road to Dallas, so every bit matters. You really should be paying attention to how this metagame's evolving. Thanks for joining us. This has been House of Champs. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment anything you want to say about these videos.